Imagine a situation where you need help urgently. You can't speak freely. Maybe danger is nearby. What do? This is where secret emergency codes come in. These codes are like silent alarms. They alert authorities when you're in trouble. Knowing these codes can be the difference between life and death. These codes are designed to be discreet. They get help to you without raising suspicion. Whether it's a crime in progress or a medical emergency, these codes are vital. They buy precious time and can save lives. Throughout history, secret codes have played a crucial role in emergencies. Think of Morse code used by sailors in distress, or coded messages used during wartime. These codes have a long history of protecting people. Today, we have even more sophisticated ways to call for help, but the principle remains the same. These codes are our silent guardians, ready to activate help when we need it most. Why are these emergency codes kept secret? The answer is simple: to protect you. If everyone knew these codes, they could be misused. This could lead to false alarms and delay real help from reaching those in need. Imagine a scenario where someone uses an emergency code as a prank. Emergency responders rush to the scene, only to find it's a hoax. This wastes valuable resources and time. Worse, it could mean that someone facing a real emergency doesn't get help in time. Keeping these codes secret ensures they are only used when absolutely necessary. This protects the integrity of the system. It also ensures that help reaches those who genuinely need it. The secrecy surrounding these codes is not about hiding information from the public. It's about ensuring that these life-saving tools are used responsibly and effectively. Remember, these codes are designed for your safety and the safety of others. Use them wisely. We all know 911. It's the go-to number for emergencies. But what happens when you can't dial 911? What if you're in a situation where making a call could put you in more danger? This is where knowing alternative emergency codes becomes crucial. These codes provide a lifeline when traditional methods of contact are not possible. They offer a discreet way to seek help without alerting a potential attacker or putting yourself at risk. Imagine you're in a hostage situation. Making a call to 911 could escalate the situation, but sending a coded text message to a trusted contact or using a silent alarm app on your phone could silently alert authorities. These alternative methods of contact are not meant to replace 911. They are additional tools in your safety arsenal. They provide options, especially in situations where speaking openly might be impossible or dangerous.
Your cell phone is more than just a communication device. It can also be a lifeline in an emergency. One such code is the Emergency SOS feature. Available on both Android and iOS devices, this feature allows you to quickly call for help and send your location. Activate it by rapidly pressing the power button several times. You can also send text messages to 911 if you can't make a voice call. Familiarize yourself with these features. They can be invaluable in a crisis.
Section 5. Landline SOS Emergency Options Beyond the Busy Tone. In today's digital age, landlines might seem like relics of the past, but they can still be lifelines in emergencies, especially when cell service is unavailable. Landlines can make emergency calls even when disconnected. They function during power outages, making them reliable. Many offer features for people with disabilities. In a crisis, your landline could be your lifeline to safety.
Section 6. Riding to safety. Emergency systems on public transport. Public transportation, while generally safe, can also be vulnerable to emergencies. From mechanical failures to accidents and security threats, it's crucial to be aware of the emergency systems in place on buses, trains, and subways. Most public transport vehicles are equipped with emergency buttons or levers that, when activated, send an immediate alert to the driver or control center. These buttons are strategically located throughout the vehicle for easy access. In addition to emergency buttons, you'll often find emergency exits clearly marked with illuminated signs. Familiarize yourself with the location of these exits on any public transport you use. Knowing how to evacuate quickly and safely can be life-saving in a crisis. Public transport authorities conduct regular safety drills and inspections to ensure the effectiveness of their emergency systems. Pay attention to any safety announcements or instructions provided by transit personnel. Your awareness and preparedness can contribute to a safer journey for yourself and your fellow passengers.
Section 7. Finding refuge. Emergency procedures in public buildings. Public buildings like schools, hospitals, and shopping malls see a constant flow of people, making them potential targets for emergencies. Understanding the emergency procedures specific to these buildings is essential for your safety. Locate the nearest emergency exits when entering a public building. These exits are usually marked with illuminated signs and red lights. Pay attention to fire drills and follow the instructions provided by safety personnel. Emergency procedures ensure the swift and orderly evacuation of occupants.
Section 8. When disaster strikes, the power of emergency frequencies. Natural disasters like earthquakes, hurricanes, and tornadoes can strike with little warning, disrupting communication networks and isolating communities. In these chaotic situations, emergency frequencies become lifelines, providing a way to access critical information and call for help. Emergency frequencies are radio frequencies specifically designated for emergency communication. These frequencies are monitored by emergency services, government agencies, and volunteer organizations involved in disaster response. A battery-powered weather radio is an essential tool during natural disasters. These radios are equipped to receive broadcasts on emergency frequencies, providing up-to-date information on weather conditions, evacuation orders, and shelter locations. Amateur radio, also known as ham radio, plays a vital role in disaster communication. Licensed amateur radio operators often volunteer their skills and equipment to relay messages and provide communication support when traditional networks are down.
Section 9. Global Guardians Essential Emergency Numbers for Travelers. Venturing beyond your home country opens up a world of exciting experiences. However, it also comes with the responsibility of being prepared for emergencies in unfamiliar territories. While 911 is the universal emergency number in the United States and Canada, other countries have different emergency numbers. Before embarking on your international travels, research the emergency numbers for your destination country. Note down these numbers and save them in your phone and travel documents. It's also a good idea to familiarize yourself with the local emergency procedures. In some countries, dialing 112 from your cell phone will connect you to the local emergency services, even if you don't have a SIM card or service plan. However, it's still crucial to know the country-specific emergency numbers. Remember, emergencies can happen anywhere, anytime. Being prepared with the knowledge of local emergency numbers can be invaluable when traveling abroad. Stay informed, stay safe, and enjoy your travels with peace of mind. Section 10. Knowledge is power. Mastering emergency codes for safety. In an emergency, every second counts. Having a working knowledge of emergency codes and procedures can be the difference between a near miss and a tragedy. This knowledge empowers you to act quickly and decisively when it matters most. Take the time to learn the emergency codes relevant to your everyday life. This includes codes for your cell phone, landline, workplace, and any public spaces you frequent. Share this knowledge with your family, friends, and colleagues. Practice makes perfect, even when it comes to emergency preparedness. Regularly review the emergency procedures for your home, workplace, and community. Participate in safety drills and simulations to reinforce your understanding of what to do in a crisis. Remember, knowledge is power, especially in emergencies. By equipping yourself with the knowledge of emergency codes and procedures, you become an active participant in your own safety and the safety of those around you. Section 11. Be prepared, not scared. Your role in emergency response. Emergencies by their very nature are unpredictable and often frightening. However, being prepared can significantly reduce fear and increase your chances of a positive outcome. Remember, you are not powerless in the face of an emergency. Preparation begins with awareness. Stay informed about potential hazards in your area, whether it's severe weather, crime, or public health concerns. Knowledge is your first line of defense. Develop a family emergency plan that includes escape routes from your home, communication strategies, and a designated meeting place. Ensure everyone in your household understands their role in the plan. Assemble an emergency kit containing essential supplies such as water, non-perishable food, a first aid kit, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio. Keep this kit easily accessible in case you need to evacuate your home quickly.